In a previous video, I showed you how to make a planner interior in Canva, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a planner cover in Canva. Hello home bosses, my name is Nuria from thehomeboss.com. Welcome to my channel, which is all about helping you to make money online. And in a previous video we made a planner interior in Canva, and in today's video I want to show you how we can make the cover in Canva. If you have been making books for Amazon KDP already, then you know that you have to make the planner cover all in one. So it's the back cover, the spine and the front cover all on one file, and therefore we have to find out our measurements. So for that we go on to the KDP Cover Calculator. I will leave a link to that below the video, but you can also just type in KDP Cover Calculator into Google and it will give you the result for that. So once we're on the KDP Cover Calculator, we have to fill in these details. The binding type is paperback and the interior type is black and white. You can make planners in color as well, but then the pricing will be higher and you will have to price your books higher, but you can research that and see if it's worth you making a color planner. The paper type, I always use white paper. Cream paper is more for kind of pulp fiction novels, that kind of thing. But you could try it out one day if you want to. I haven't tried it myself. I just stick to the white paper. Page turn direction is left to right. That is the direction that we read in. For other languages, sometimes that is from right to left, but for us it's left to right. The measurement units are in inches and we want to pick our interior trim size. So this now depends on what size you're going to make your planner, and in our previous video we discussed this and I did tell you that the most common size for a planner is 8.5 by 11, but you can make it any size that you prefer. I also like to make them 7 by 10, but we're going to go with the most common size, which is 8.5 by 11. So we're going to pick that here, and we have to also tell them how many pages we want to make this planner, because depending on how many pages you have, your spine for the book will be thicker the more pages you have. Therefore, this will affect the size of the cover, because as I said, the cover has to be made in one piece, and that includes the back cover, the spine and the front cover. So the more pages we have, the bigger the cover size will be. So I'm going to type in 150 pages, but you type in whatever the page number is for your planner. So now we press calculate dimensions and it's giving us the sizes that we need. So our full cover will have to be 17.588 by 11.25 inches, and these are the measurements we need to put in Canva. And all covers always have bleed incorporated because usually the colors go all the way right to the edge of the paper, and that's why covers are automatically with bleed. So we need to get this number here and this number here and type that into Canva. We can also download a template, and I'll do that now. So I'm downloading my template, I'm saving it onto my computer, and then I'm going to upload that to Canva as well. So let's jump onto my Canva account. So we're on Canva now, and when you go to the top right, you can see create a design. We click on that and then we want to pick a custom size, and the size that we needed was 17.588 by 11.25, and I've already typed that in. And remember to click on inches. We create everything in Canva in inches, and then we click create new design. And this gives us the size for the cover. And when I say cover, I mean the front cover, the spine and the back cover. And I've downloaded the template from KDP and I've uploaded it already onto Canva here. So this is the template that we can use for our cover. This would be our front cover. Here's the spine and that's the back cover. And we can see that it fits absolutely perfectly onto our Canva space. And this is how we design the cover. So this will be our cover, our front cover, and that's our back cover. We don't need to put anything on the spine. You can put the title on the spine if you don't want to have it on the front, but I find it quite fiddly to put it on the spine, especially when there aren't many pages in a planner. So I like to put my titles on the front. And how can we design our cover? How would you start? Well, I find the easiest place is to start with Canva templates. Canva has some really amazing templates for book covers, but of course they only show the front cover. They don't show the back and the spine. So we can't really use them. But also when you go onto the Canva templates, you're not allowed to use them as they are. You always have to modify them and change them a little. So let's go back onto the home page in Canva. And now we're just going to type in Planner Covers. And Canva has some beautiful planner covers here, so we can get plenty of inspiration from looking at these covers. So you can have a look and see what you like. And also this depends a lot on the niche that you've chosen for your planner. Say, for example, you're making a planner for a dog walking business, so you probably wouldn't choose something with flowers. You could do that, but you would probably choose something more appropriate for your business. And a business planner for men would probably not have flowers on it. It would probably be a little bit more geometrical or with a different kind of look to it. So adapt the look of your cover to the niche of your planner. So I'm going to make a planner for a dog walking business. So I'm just going to have a look and see if there's anything that inspires me. And I found this one here, which looks quite funny. I quite like this design. So I'm just using this for inspiration rather than using it for anything else. So I can either click on this. Let's click on it. So I can't click on this template and use it because I wanted to show you how to do it on the free version of Canva. And this is a pro design, but we can take inspiration from this cover and see how they're doing it. So they've got these little dogs showing their little heads from the sides and right at the bottom of the planner. And then the background is like a geometrical design. But let's have a look and see if there's any free ones that we can use. There's one here that's free, but it doesn't really go with a dog walking business. But you can change everything on these planners. You can change the font, the colors, so it doesn't really matter which one you choose. Let's have a look. I quite like this design where the title is just on a plain background, and then this kind of planner design goes with any niche, really. So let me just click on this. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this title design here because I quite like the look of that. So I just click copy and then I go back onto my design and then I just paste it on here. And I kind of place it in the middle. This is our front cover, so we can put that here, but always remember to change this as well. So you can change the font or you can change the color, just change something about it. So I think I'm going to change this by removing the date. I don't really want a date on this planner. I like this bit. I'm just going to type in my dog walking. I need to make this a bit wider. My dog walking business planner and make it even wider than that. I can remove this. So this is quite a large title. I can remove this background. And just going to leave it like that for now. I quite like this shape around it. So I can do that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this template now because I think I know where the middle is now, what the front is. So I'm just going to remove this quickly. And the other thing I want to do is I want to have a background color. And let's go back onto the planners to get some ideas. You can see that some people just use a plain background, but I quite like this watercolor effect. So I think I might use one of those rather than just use a plain color like they've done here. I quite like the backgrounds to have some texture. I think I will do that on photos. I will type in watercolor background. And there's quite a few to choose from here, so I think I will try this one. I'll set that as a background and bring that to the back. So now I want to make this into a dog walking business planner. So I really want to add some little dog elements or dog pictures. So I go into elements and type in dogs. Let's see what happens. And I'm going to pick these 3 little guys here, make them smaller. And I'm just going to place them there. And the other thing I can do is I can add my pen name. So I'm going to get some text and maybe say by Amy Labrador. And the pen name can be a lot smaller. So this already looks a little bit more like a dog walking business planner. You can design this differently, take your time and go into much more detail. A few tips I would give you is that I would pick up the font color from one of the elements in your design. So I would probably pick up this color here from the darker dog for the font, just to make it tie in with the overall design. That's something that you can do for your books in general. Just make sure that the font color matches or complements the overall design of your book. You could do something else as well. For example, if you go back on elements and we've got all the dogs here still, you could remove this and just maybe have a little dog. Oh, this is not a free one. Let's see if we can find a free dog. This one's quite funny. Put him in this little corner. This is quite nice as well. You can move this up here. Let's see what else they do. If you click on the 3 dots of any picture that you like, you can then see more like this. So if you like a design, you can have a look and see what this designer has on Canva apart from this one picture. So they've got other pictures here that are quite nice. And this helps to make the design look uniform so that you don't have different styles of pictures on one cover. So I think this is actually almost enough. You can make it a very minimalistic planner. I'm going to put this little guy more in the center because I don't know where they're going to trim this planner, and I don't want this little guy to be trimmed so much. So I'm just going to place him here, and you could have something like this instead of this frame. I don't know if this fits. Let's try it. Now this is not a free one. You would have to be on the pro version of Canva, but it just shows you the kind of things that you can do with your cover. I'm rushing this so that the video is not too long, but you could find many designs on Canva to create your cover. So this is one way you could design your cover. And then on the back cover, I usually write a little bit of a blurb, and that is more or less the description that I use for the book sales page. I put the same description on the cover. It makes it look a little bit more professional, and it gives your buyers an idea of what the book is about. So you can write something like, something like that. I mean, you will have time to research this properly and to write a really good blurb and a really good description for your book, for your planner. And then all you have to do is place it in the right place and just check with your template again. Just place it over your book so that you can see if everything is correct. Send it backwards so you can see what you're doing. So I can already see that this is too far to the left, so now we can adjust it. This is why this template is so good. It's really important that you keep checking with your template that everything is in the correct place. So this will be your front cover and this will be your back cover. We can remove the template, and there's a planner cover for you. And you can use any of the ideas. Just keep changing the fonts, keep changing the colors, replace the backgrounds, but just get your ideas from the Canva templates, and there are so many here. You can make so many different planners, and this is a really easy way to create your cover. So I hope you found this helpful, and in my next video I will be announcing the winner of the Q4 challenge, so I'm really looking forward to that. And all I need to say is thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye.